A family earning rupees 20,000 a month plans every rupee carefully. But someone earning rupees 5 lakh, their spending is unpredictable. Now, here is the surprising part. The same idea exists in data. In this video, we are going to talk about something that explains why a CEO's spending habits are so much harder to predict than, say, a family on a tight budget. A family earning rupees 20,000 a month plans every rupee carefully, but someone earning rupees 5 lakh a month, it is this hidden pattern you will find in almost any data set, and it explains everything from our personal finances to the chaos of the stock market. Let us try and understand the two totally different scenarios. First, imagine a family earning about 20,000 rupees a month. Their spending has got to be planned, right? It is constrained, so it is very predictable. Now picture a CEO making 5 lakh a month. One day they might buy coffee, the next day maybe a luxury car. Their spending is all over the place. So, whose spending is easier to predict? The answer is pretty obvious. It is the families. But have you ever really stopped to think about why? Why is their spending so much more predictable? The answer to that question reveals something fundamental about how data works in the real world. In this video, we are going to uncover one of the most ignored but powerful concepts in data analysis. To really get what's going on, we need to actually look at the data. Let us plot this relationship and see what kind of pattern pops up when we compare income to how much the spending varies. And this is where it starts to get really interesting. As you can see, at lower income levels, spending is predictable. It is tightly clustered. But as income rises, something changes. The range of possibilities just explodes. It is like a firework of data points scattered everywhere and unpredictable. In other words, the variation increases. The data becomes messy. This is what we call heteroscedasticity. All it means is that the spread of the data is not constant. In a perfect ideal world, our data would be homoscedastic, all neat, tidy, and predictable. But as we have already seen, reality is usually heteroscedastic. The data spread is uneven, and it is this messiness that makes trying to predict things so challenging. Now, here is how statisticians see this pattern. They use a simple equation to model these kinds of relationships. Our spending, which is Y, is predicted by our income, X, plus a little bit of randomness. And it is that randomness that we are interested in. The real story lies in this small term, epsilon, the error. If this error behaves nicely, your model works beautifully. But if it does not behave nicely, everything starts to break. Once you learn how to spot this funnel-shaped pattern, this increasing unpredictability, you will start seeing it absolutely everywhere. Let us look at a few examples. Think about the stock market. During calm periods, the price moves are small, kind of predictable. But during a financial crisis, the swings become wild and totally unpredictable. That is heteroscedasticity. It is the same thing with real estate. When you look at affordable homes, most of them are quite similar. Same size, same basic facilities, same type of locality. So their prices do not vary much. Maybe one is rupees 20 lakh, another is rupees 27 lakh, another rupees 26 lakh. The difference is there, but it is small and predictable. But now step into the world of luxury homes. Here, no two houses are really the same. One might have a sea view, another might be in the heart of the city. One has a private pool, another has designer interiors or a huge garden. Because of all these unique features, the prices can vary a lot. One luxury home might be rupees 2 crore, another could be rupees 5 crore, and yet another rupees 15 crore. So, even though all of them are luxury homes, their prices are spread out all over the place. So, what is the one crucial thing to take away? What is the one big idea that really ties all of these different examples together? The most important point is this: heteroscedasticity is way more than just a statistic. It is a fundamental reminder about how growth and risk work. As things get bigger, whether that's an income, a company, or an entire market, the potential for wild swings and unpredictable outcomes grows right along with it. Scale brings unpredictability. That is a lesson we all need to remember. And that brings us to a final, really critical question. If this hidden problem lies in your data, how in the world do you find it before it leads you down the wrong path and messes up your entire analysis? We are going to explore exactly that in our next video.